Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements. Holy Spirit, what does Libra need to know from now until the end of the month? Hi, Libra. Thank you for stopping by. Heartstrings. Uh-oh. Is somebody pulling on your heartstrings? Playing mind games with you? Taking advantage of the way you really feel? Playing with your feelings, stringing you along? Are you feeling that? Or you could be the one maybe playing with someone else's heart? Uh-oh. I don't advise doing that, because what comes around, what goes around, it comes around. And I don't want to be played with. I know you don't want to be played with. Tell me, Spirit. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Libra. This is for somebody going through. Jesus. Libra. This could have been somebody you're married to. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Earth sign, 10 of Pentacles. We could be talking about somebody that really means something to you. Family, very close friend, something like that. Or your spouse, your husband, your wife. Somebody's playing with my mind, playing stuff. Things are blowing up right now. Oh my goodness. 3 of Swords. I feel like there's a third party. What a time of year, too. The end of the year. But you know what? You may be going through it, or you don't even know. Maybe it didn't even blow up yet. Maybe the tower hasn't come yet. This could also be losing a job with the 3 of Swords. It's just pain. It's like, oh my God. It's like salt added to the wound. It's like that message I saw online. Why do you have to be so cruel? Why do you have to be so cruel? Yeah, that's the energy I feel, because you are like peace, love, harmony. You're ruled by Venus, Libra. Heartstrings. Everybody knows you have a big heart. That's what they go after first. They try and take advantage of that big heart of yours. But I feel like you are pulling your energy back this October. You're well aware. You are a sword. You're alert. Yeah, you're keen. And that's why you pull your energy back after the 3 of Swords. First of all, it hurts, and you acknowledge that. And you want that to end. Like, you don't want to give them another opportunity. That's what I'm feeling here. So you choose to be single, alone, in solace, taking care of yourself by being by yourself. This is all about positive words replacing the destructive, hurtful things that were done. This is about the positive words that you say to yourself, the positive words that you listen to throughout the course of the day. Yes, everything you need to be aware of. Everything that you hear and see, it impacts you, right? I do see you being more aware of positive communication and where it's coming from. Yeah. Very alert, very keen, focused. And you're protected. You're able to see. You're very intuitive at this time, Libra, especially with this new moon under you. I think under the full moon of Aries, you saw something. You've come to terms. You're accepting something and you're moving forward. You're not playing. You're not letting any fantasies or illusions stop you from doing something. Yeah, you're very focused on happiness. What makes you happy? The desires of your heart. Relationships that send positive messages. Ooh, this is you. Purse close to your chest, not. You're protecting that heart. And pentacles are time, money, effort. You are not investing that unless it's worth it. You're focused on moving to calmer shores, on things getting better. You have a vision, right? And you're making your way there. Yeah, this is what you're focused on. Your happiness. Especially after playing games. It's like, what is this? Tell me. What's this Three of Swords and destruction? The Tower. Yeah, something is going to happen suddenly. Or it happened suddenly. Like you thought everything was going okay. They thought everything was going okay. And bam. All of a sudden, oh my God, how long has this been going on? Right. It's sudden. It's crumbling down. Some kind of facade. Some kind of structure that's not really there. It's crumbling down. Chaos, destruction. Two cards of this Tower energy. Scorpio, Pluto. Blows stuff up. Three of Swords. What else does Libra need to know? Right. Don't think you're powerless. Or Eight of Swords energy. Like you're going to be fighting with thinking it was you. It's your fault. You did something that led them to that or something like that. You're the victim. No. Don't think like that at all. Rather than thinking in your mind about what woulda, coulda, shoulda. Because that's what's happening here. Spirit's like, he wants you to think about your goals and objectives. He doesn't want you to think about this person that's playing mind games with you, that's been stringing you along. Yeah. You embracing this Hermit energy is really helping you get through this loss, this hurt, this Three of Swords. It's helping you, right? Because it's healing you. It's keeping negative people and energy away from you. And that's exactly what the Emperor, the Empress does. Like they take back their power and they put up healthy boundaries so that nobody can say things that are inappropriate, do things that are inappropriate. Nobody can control their emotions. Nobody can make them feel off-centered when they're trying to focus. Yeah. Determination, success, movement forward, the Chariot. So you have Scorpio, Cancer, Aries energy. And I do feel, Libra, that with this new moon in Libra, something happens under the full moon in Aries. Tell me if that's correct. But that's what led to this new attitude of yours, to this Tower, to things blowing up so that there's no more facade. This is what I hear, dealing with reality. Like you have the right to know what's going on and to move forward and to decide. And you don't want this. You got the Ten of Cups twice. You don't want this. Didn't I say that? The World appears. An ending. An ending occurs. This is the last card of the deck. After we've learned the lesson, endured the hardships, experienced what we needed to experience by having that person in our life, that cycle does come to an end. And The world is a successful ending because it's not only an ending, it's a new beginning at the same time. Unless we die, we step into a new beginning. Here in this new beginning is the Page of Wands. So grateful. You know, a lot of times I'm grateful that we have another day, that we have a new beginning, that we're able to experience life again. You want this 10 of Cups. You want happiness. You want harmony, peace. Yes, you want to live comfortably. Tell me about work, because for some of you, this 3 of Swords is because work. Both of you lost, maybe Pentacles, maybe the family was impacted because of a loss of a job. Somebody is wondering if it is wise to put your demands on the table, ask for what you want, ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. And Spirit says it's a roll of the dice. You know, you're kind of taking a chance because you don't know the fiscal, the financial situation. But, you know, if you feel confident, then put yourself out there. And also don't hide your talents. I mean, obviously, when you're going to put yourself out there, you are listing your talents of how you've contributed in the past year. So it may be time for some of you to put yourself out there and ask for what you want, to take the risk, to step into the spotlight. But in doing that, you need to also be prepared for not getting what you want, right? And then that should be a motivator for you to create your own job stream. Because also I'm feeling some of you are being called to lead, to step into a leadership role, starting your own business, starting something you've thought about for a long time, right? Do it. You are in a position of power. The Emperor, the Empress is here. This is serious power, and it's also blessed. This is a divine being who's always under divine control. So if you can conceive it, you can achieve it. All you have to do is take that step. Put yourself out there. Get serious about what you want. Tell me in terms of love. You know you don't want anybody trying to play games with your heart. Playing with your feelings. Not at this time. So that ends. Tell me what's coming in for Libra in love. Well, first of all, Spirit says you're going to need to forgive. Forgive this situation, this person, how they manipulated you, something about the past. Spirit says forgiveness will actually bring the freedom and allow you to take back control of your life. You releasing and healing from the past. You experience more in the present. Healing's very important. Libra, I see you actually doing that. You're looking very good. This is future energy too. I see this near future, though, that you're looking pretty good. You've worked on forgiving, knowing that forgiveness doesn't mean you have to return back to them. You have to invest. You just have to not hold any shadow energy towards that situation or that person. And that is what frees you. And once you start to focus back on you, people are watching you as usual. You are Venus. I mean, you exude love. You're confident. You're a sword. You're looking good. Yeah, you're articulate. You're smart. I I do see somebody else also. Don't be surprised if an ex returns or reaches out. It could be the one you disconnected from. What do they gotta say? Why? What is this? Ooh. So this person was playing mind games and taking advantage, but now that they see the Empress in you emerging and you're feeling liberated, you're also looking good as hell with attraction. Yeah, all of a sudden they want to reconcile. I don't know. They come with strong words. They know they made you cry. You walked away from this with not only made you cry. I don't know. A weak comeback. You forced me to heal my wounds. But I don't feel that you're ready 100%. But maybe this is the catalyst before you actually forgive. They come back and they say all this stuff. And you have to forgive them. You know, they want to know, is there any opportunity with you? Any chance that maybe you too, someone from the past, they return and they want to reconcile. Okay. Yeah, they're saying everything. I care about you. I felt every tear you cried. You forced me to heal my words. Okay, what's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice here? What's the advice? You have to weigh what they're saying against your spiritual growth. Is it worth it? Right? Is it worth it? So that's almost a situation where you're hearing them out, and people will say whatever they think you want to hear, but it's always based on action. But when you decide to invest in somebody and give them some of your time, and you're taking it away from your other goals and objectives, that's the question Spirit is asking. Is it worth it? Okay. What's the intuitive message, Spirit? Intuitive message for Libra. Inner strength. Yeah, you've done a lot of work on yourself. I think you forgive them, but you trust yourself more. Yeah, you're embracing your intuitive energy, how intuitive you are, your spiritual growth. You're embracing that side more than taking this person back. You're seeing beyond this situation. And Spirit says, trust your intuitive urgings. They are revealing deeper insight. You are into divine protected. Trust each step. Oh yeah, your spiritual growth is like kicking in. Definitely saying, well, tell me what you're saying here. Bring some playfulness back to your life. Like, get back out there. Yeah, you have the sun. The sun is about playfulness, success, enlightenment. And now that you know more, you can do things differently. You have a different perspective. So you're trying to recapture a lot of just childlike fun, not always thinking about the bad, right? Because children are always very playful. They don't think in terms of bad, right? They are very innocent. There is a sense of innocence coming back to you, and that's bringing you peace and harmony. It's like you're finding solace in being alone, and you're feeling very protected. And it's also allowing you to get more in touch with you and spirit. Tell me about, is there a soulmate coming in? I want to know. Because after being with somebody that's playing games and stuff, you want somebody for real. Lessons, patterns of control, power, manipulation. Intimacy is not possessive. All that control, power, and manipulation, that is what was going on. That's why they were playing these games. So you know for sure you don't want that anymore. Okay. Is there anything else that Libra needs to know? Yeah. This person was playing heart games because they have an ex that they're not completely over. That's why they could have had commitment issues, or they weren't always emotionally or physically available. Also, in terms of pulling these heartstrings and the mind games, playing with your feelings, stringing you along, and then they probably, they were abusive, even verbally. No, or this staying with this person could lead to some type of abuse. Yeah, this, you definitely need to let this go. Your inner being is going to be guiding you and telling you this, or you already know it because of this enormous spiritual growth. Tell me, what does Libra need to know from a health standpoint? And then also tell me more about, Spirit says, write a gratitude list, and include things that you're grateful for that didn't happen. Some of you maybe need to update your journal. You have one, but you haven't written in it in a long time. And if you don't have one, you're being urged to write. Maybe there's a writer inside of you. Okay, what else, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is not talking about a new love coming in. He's talking about you loving you. Just releasing the past totally to make way for whatever's coming in the future. Okay. This person comes back strong. They really want you. Saying the right words, but are you going to invest the time? And the answer was you shouldn't. You have the power. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. Yeah, see, that they would be a diversion. Right. They're trying to divert you from focusing on what you're focusing on, which is your magic. Right now is divine timing. It's magical, meaning now is the time. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by Spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. That's this spiritual growth that you're experiencing. Spirit wants you to be aware of something. Also, something that you're doing, Libra, is temporary. Don't be so attached to it. Something that's even better and more fulfilling is on its way in the future. Yeah. Perspective. You can change the way you look at things. You could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you want to be. You're under the sun. There's no clouds here. So everything is, the way is clear. There's a brand new light, and it's going to help you get to where you want to be. Wow, it's like everything's coming up roses. This feels good. Let us summarize, Spirit, for Libra. So things started off not too good with this Three of Swords, but it's better to know, right, than to be strung along. I do think you believe that. You're going to be celebrating something very soon, Libra. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. You're going to be celebrating something very soon. And some of you, if you needed to hear that, I was glad that I could bring it to you. I'm going to pray for you, all my subscribers. So subscribe. Hit the notification bell and leave me a comment. And the comment can be the angel number of 0330. Yes. And you have a lucky shirt. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Prepare for love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transfer responsibility to others. Delegate. Don't feel like you have to carry everything or be responsible for other people. Not now. You're preparing to make some progress with your creative ideas. 0330 in the comments. Until the next moon phase, namaste.